Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. We're here to look at the Saturday, September 28 card, 9 races, including the 8th and feature race, which is the $100,000 R Deer Peggy. We're in a new spot today. We're out by our 1 mile shoot. We wanted to show you, as you see behind me, a barn being built here for the winter meeting. 375 additional stalls at Gulfstream Park, just making racing at Gulfstream Park all the more better. Now let's take a look at those track and weather conditions.
It's a beautiful day in Hallandale Beach. The main track fast, the turf course listed as firm. Our first race, a 5.5 furlong sprint maiden claiming event for maiden fillies and mares, 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. One scratch in here, scratch the 4, Susan's Quest.
Racing at Gulfstream, picture perfect beginning. Toward the inside, Miss Count gets the first call and goes looking for the lead. Moving up, Duchess of Wicklow to challenge now. A length and a half better than the other favorite, Cherubic Melody, who comes away in third. Then it's Chartra. Down toward the inside is Sunday Dawn with Gift of Speed out wide. And 5 lengths to the trailer, Gigi's Miracle. They make their way past the half mile and swing to the far turn. Miss Count on the inside of Duchess of Wicklow on the outside. They're a length and a half better than the second choice, Cherubic Melody. Gets a great run of it behind the speed. 5 lengths better than Chartra. Toward here inside is Sunday Dawn. To the outside, Gift of Speed. Nothing from Gigi's Miracle, and they run to the top of the stretch. On the inside, Miss Count by an inch. Toward the outside, Duchess of Wicklow is right there second. Put to pressure third and not responding is Cherubic Melody, and they turn for the money. Toward the inside, still Miss Count with the lead. Switches over and has now by a length and a half. Duchess of Wicklow is back to second, but is not done trying from the outside. Then Cherubic Melody running on for fourth is Gift of Speed. Final furlong, Miss Count still there. It will be Missed Count to kick off the Saturday program. Miss Count on the drop for Eddie Plisa and Hilbert Chamafi by 2.5. Duchess of Wicklow was second. Cherubic Melody finished third, and Gift of Speed ended up fourth in 105 and 1.
Number 2, Missed Count. Good-looking horse wins the opener, owned by Bessie Lou Stables, LLC, trained by Ed Plisa Jr. and ridden to victory today by Gilbert Chamafi. Our second race, a 6.5 furlong maiden claiming event for maiden 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. 2 scratches in the race. Number 5, Times Are Tough. Also scratch number 8, 3, Heart Monty.
They're up. Last in, first out, Skip's World gets the first call, quickly tackled by Well Done Son. He moves up the challenge. Down toward the inside, R. Ritz comes away in the top flight. R. Ritz now second, chasing R. Well Done Son, who has the lead. Now moving up into second is Private Oasis from R. Ritz, who's back third. Then the favorite, Tale of the Dance. Wilco's Bullet is now dropped anchor, moving up Celtic Stride. Out wide in the course, Breakaway Bull, and wider than that was the early breaker, Skip's World, who's now settled in. The opening quarter in 22 and 3, and they move into the far turn. Well Done Son, he leads, but here comes his chief challenger, Tale of the Dance on the outside. Tale of the Dance is now 3 parts behind the leader, Well Done Son. R. Ritz is third, 3 lengths better than the outside horse, Celtic Stride. Now moving up toward the inside is Skip's World. Back marker, Wilco's Bullet starts to do some running with 5/16 to go. Tale of the Dance takes the lead without being asked to run. Well Done Son, he'll have to do better than that. He's back to second, 5 lengths back to the inside, and Skip's World coming on third. Wilco's Bullet to the outside and Celtic Stride. Top of the lane, they better pick up their feet if they want to beat Tale of the Dance. Tale of the Dance settles into the stretch with a 5-length lead. He leaves the rest behind, and today's the day for him. It's Tale of the Dance, increasing the margin with the 16th to go. Tale of the Dance and Elvis Trujillo start 18 will be a lucky one. Here's Skip's World rallying on the inside. Skip's World will be second, Celtic Stride third, and Wilco's Bullet finished fourth in 119 flat.
The favorite, number 1, Tale of the Dance, just cruises to victory. Owned by David Garner, trained by Ralph Nix, ridden to victory today by Elvis Trujillo. We will be back in just a few minutes.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
Ocala Breeder Sales Company, where champions and Grade 1 stakes winners are sold, presents the next event on our sales calendar, the OBS Fall Mix Sale, Tuesday and Wednesday, October 15th and 16th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Welcome back for our third race of the afternoon. It's a 6 furlong sprint, a claiming event for 3-year-olds and upward. We have 2 scratches in the race, number 3, Morality. Also scratch number 5, Videos Boy.
And they're up. From the outside, Dream of Atlantis wins the break and goes looking for the lead. Storm Clouds Ahead comes away in second. Patches in between horses and is now third. Key Reversal toward the inside makes it 4 across the track, and devoid of early speed and outpaced early are Payne's Prince. Down the backstretch they go and past the 5 furlong marker. The leader now is Patch. He's in front 3 parts of a length. He outsprinted Dream of Atlantis, who's now second. Key Reversal is third. Storm Clouds Ahead is now fourth, and still nothing from our Payne's Press. But he looks like he has pace to chase here after an opening quarter in 22-3. They round the far turn. First time for the Kirk Zadie barn. Patch enjoying himself on top, 2 lengths to the good. Key Reversal is inside of Dream of Atlantis, who's in trouble. Gap of 4 lengths back to the inside, and moving up now from the back are Payne's Prince. Nothing yet from Storm Clouds Ahead. There's a quarter of a mile to go. At this point in time, it's Patch's race to lose. Patch comes off the top of the turn with a widening advantage. Back to second on the inside. Key Reversal, our Payne's Prince from last. Dream of Atlantis struggles. Inside the final furlong, this one's over. He's running up the score. It's Patch, long gone. Patch and Jeffrey Sanchez will power home to win today's third by double digits, 10 or 12. Battles for second. Key Reversal trying to hold second, and he did. It's even closer for third. I think Dream of Atlantis held on over our Payne's Prince, who failed to rally in 1:11 and 4.
And it's number 4, Patch, proving much the best, owned by Frank Carl Calabrese, trained by Kirk Zadie, and ridden to victory today by Jeffrey Sanchez. And congratulations to our Groom of the Month, Fernando Flores. There you see him in the picture ceremony. Our 4th race is on a firm turf course. It's a 1-mile event claiming 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 3 races. Scratch the main track. Only participant, number 6, Noble Prince.
And they're up. From the center, Stage Door Stand begins nicely. Down toward the inside, Bold Distinction is moving up. And on the fence, it's the B's and E's. The B's and E's in Bold Distinction, the first 2. Settling in third now and dropping over from the high draw is Straight Town. Widest of all is Hold That Camera. Stage Door Stand between horses. Then it's Majestic Man. He's down toward the inside. He's a length and a half better than Sky Chase. Then down toward the outside, Sky Masterson. Moving up on the inside is Raging Lion. And it's about 5 lengths back to the trailer. The trailer is Dr. Chase. They run around the turn. Into the backstretch they run with Bold Distinction in front. The B's and E's angled off the fence second with Hold That Camera third. Straight Town is fourth. In between horses, Stage Door Sam and Raging Lion down toward his inside. Sky Masterson is out wide. Majestic Man is behind these top horses. He's alongside Dr. Chase, and Silver Day was the one that dropped back last. He continues to gallop along last, about 7 lengths behind. They went through the opening quarter in time that can't possibly be correct, 50-1 for the half-mile time. That's more like it, and Bold Distinction continues to lead it. The B's and E's rationed along on the outside, but now he's asked to quicken up second. Hold That Camera working harder. Sky Masterson on the outside with Straight Town. Stage Door Sam, the favorite, is doing no running of any kind. Majestic Man and Dr. Chase try to rally from the back. Meanwhile, up front, it's a 20-1 long shot. Bold Distinction and Jonathan Gonzalez, who turn for the money, on top by 3. The B's and E's is second. Sky Masterson on the outside, Dr. Chase and Majestic Man, and now Straight Town starts to get motivated. And here's Straight Town. He's weaving through traffic, and he has clear passage now, and he's getting to Bold Distinction, but so is everybody else. Dr. Chase on the far outside. Here's the Doctor in time. Dr. Chase in time, very close for the Miners in 1:44-3.
Number 4, Dr. Chase, closes from way back to win it for Paris International, trained by Mania Spoor and ridden to victory today by Carlos Oliveira. We are back on a fast main track for our 5th race, a 5.5 furlong sprint maiden claiming event for maiden 2-year-olds. Scratch the 1A Talk of Show Talent. Also scratch number 6, Gavel Down.
And they're off. Take My Time was slow out of there. Good start down toward the inside for Good God, he has the lead a half a length. Point click on the outside, 4 wide and moving closer. Here's the favorite Heavenly Cat. In between horses is Silver Armor. These top 4 are quickly going 5 lengths better than Flash Alert, who's 4 lengths better than Heavenly Champion, and Take My Time was slow to start, and he's last a long way. They move into the far turn, chasing the speed of Good God. He leads by a length now from Double Click in second. Silver Armor is third, 4 wide on the outside is Heavenly Cat, Talented Cat, a gap of 4 lengths. Here comes a run from Heavenly Champion, who's inside of Flash Alert, and still nothing from Take My Time. They run to the top of the stretch after a sharp opening quarter of 22-2, and Good God has the lead. Here's a big sustained run from Heavenly Champion. He continues an inside journey, and he's 2 lengths off the lead and continuing to make ground inside the 3/16. Good God bracing for the challenge of Heavenly Champion. They've left the rest behind, led by Double Click. They come to the final furlong. Heavenly Champion and trying to squeeze through on the inside of Good God, but here he comes. Heavenly Champion with a big run from behind, and Doug Portillo and Heavenly Champion spring the upset. Second was Good God. Flash Alert finished third, and Take My Time from absolutely last. He did exactly as his name suggested. He got up to be fourth, though, in 107-1.
Number 7, Heavenly Champion, slips through on the inside to win and pays a very nice $34 to win, owned by Rontos Racing Stable Corporation. That gives trainer Manny Espura his second consecutive victory in the rider, Douglas Portillo. We will take a short break and be back for the rest of the Saturday card in just a few moments.
Starship Truffles is going to blitz him in the Grade 1 Princess Rooney. Judy the Beauty, second best.
And it is Moreno who's going to win it wire to wire here and strides onto the line as a much the best winner of the Dwyer.
Schiaparelli wins the Royal Heroine.
Ghost Sapper, Scary Good in 2013. And among the leaders by stake splitters again this year, standing at Adena Springs.
We are back on a firm turf course for our 6th race. It's a 1-mile event. Maidens, 2-year-olds. Scratched the top part of the 1 entry. Number 1, Prospector John. Also scratched the 4, the 5, the 12, and the 13. The jockey on the 1A is Alfredo Clemente.
They're off. Awkward getaway for Go-Go Romeo. It was a quick getaway for Gelfenstein and Later Vader, and they sprint out to take the lead. Gelfenstein on the inside, Later Vader on the outside. These are in lockstep. They're 3 lengths better. And the inside horse, Sin Maria Tross, with Telcantar also right there. Moving out wide is Giant Cat as they run around the first turn. With the lead on the inside, Gelfenstein by ahead toward the outside in second position is Later Vader's on the inside, Gelfenstein on the outside. They're in lockstep. Then it's the team of Giant Cat, Sin Maria Tross, and Telcantar. They're a length and a half better. The Key to Heaven with Go-Go Romeo on his outside. 2.5 lengths to Valid Concept, and last of all, the first-timer Golden Nugget. Down the backstretch they go, now working clear to lead. Gelfenstein after a quarter in 22 3/5 sharp seconds, and it's Gelfenstein by a length. Telcantar moving up on the outside now to challenge for second. Toward the inside, Later Vader tries to continue a run on the inside. Then Giant Cat, Go-Go Romeo is out wide. Down toward the inside, Sin Maria Tross. Also in between horses is Key to Heaven. And then it's a gap back to only a length now to Valid Concept. The only horse detached a long way is Golden Nugget. So 8 of the 9 in with a chance here, and Gelfenstein continues to lead. Gelfenstein by the half mile in 51-4. He slowed it down in the second quarter noticeably there. And now taking a run on the outside is Telcantar. Go-Go Romeo is next. Toward the inside and trying to battle back is Later Vader, top of the lane. Gelfenstein shakes loose again, but on the outside, Telcantar runs at him one more time in second. 3.5 lengths back to Go-Go Romeo. Inside the final furlong, Gelfenstein trying to gut it out for another 1/8 of a mile, but here's Telcantar. He won't go away. Telcantar on the outside of Gelfenstein. Nip and tuck, photo finish. And Gelfenstein held on. He drifted, but he held on. Telcantar was second. Valid Concept third. Close for fourth, Key to Heaven or Go-Go Romeo in 146-3.
Number 8, Gelfenstein crossed the wire first, but was disqualified in place second for interference in the stretch. Put up the first was number 6, Telcantar, owned by Darson Incorporated and Appaloosa Finance LLC, trained by Steve DeMauro and ridden to victory today by Jesus Rios. Our 7th race, a 6-furlong sprint, a starter allowance, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch number 2, Skyland.
And they're off. Starter caught him in a perfect line. High Level Jeff toward the inside, toward the outside. Starship Sulu is showing speed. Rhubarb Sauce mixing it up. Rhubarb Sauce ahead in front. Starship Sulu is now second. High Level Jeff is third. From the outside, Handsome Jack moves up to be fourth. 4 lengths better than Move Over. Then down toward the inside, Casino Day. And the early trailer is Hey, Leroy. They make their way past the half-mile pole and move to the far turn. Rhubarb Sauce by a half. Starship Sulu is second. Well-placed, well third is the favorite High Level Jeff. To the outside is Handsome Jack. He brackets that horse there. So the High Level Jeff has to stay inside for the moment. It's a stretch of 5 lengths back to Casino Day. On the outside, Move Over. And still nothing from Hey, Leroy. They run to the top of the stretch, the opening quarter in 22-1, and a dream run on the inside for High Level Jeff. He's in tight, but he's down in there already, so the rail will open for him, and High Level Jeff has the lead. Rhubarb Sauce tries to counterpunch from second. Casino Day swings into action. He's down the center and making ground. Inside the final furlong, it's High Level Jeff with another perfect trip here from Jeffrey Sanchez, and High Level Jeff boots clear. Casino Day makes up good ground to be second, but High Level Jeff is first. Casino Day second, then the Grays. Rhubarb Sauce holding on over Move Over, and fifth in was Hey, Leroy. Sharp time, sharp run, 110-3.
And the favorite, number 1, High Level Jeff, scores impressively, owned by Steve Waskin and Paul Renham, trained by Steve Waskin, and that gives jockey Jeffrey Sanchez his second victory on the card. We're going to take a short break and back for the 8th feature race, the $100,000 R. Dear Peggy.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
Ocala Breeder Sales Company, where champions and Grade 1 stakes winners are sold, presents the next event on our sales calendar, the OBS Fall Mix Sale, Tuesday and Wednesday, October 15th and 16th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Hey fans, you want to see the Gulfstream Park replay show? It's on GulfstreamPark.com each and every race day. Before we get to our 8th and feature race, we have a little bonus coverage for you from Belmont Park. We're going to show you the 37th running of the Joe Hirsch Turf Classic Invitational and also the 95th running of Jockey Club Gold Cup Grade 1 event.
Top of the stretch, it is Little Mike. Now in front, Real Solution coming with the sweeping move on the outside. Twilight Eclipse is also right there. Then Imagining Big Blue Kitten is caught in behind the weakening King Creasa. They're coming into the final furlong. It's Little Mike in front. Real Solution bearing down on him from the outside. Slumber's kicking in late. Here comes Slumber with a late run on the outside. Little Mike digging down. Real Solution on the outside. A final try from Big Blue Kitten coming through on the rail. Can Little Mike hold on? Big Blue Kitten comes through on the inside. It's a photo finish.
What a game performance from Little Mike. He wins the 37th running of the Joe Hirsch Turf Classic. Now let's take a look at the Jockey Club Gold Cup.
The Greek, and he's coming on through. And Flat Out is full out, but he's still fourth. Victoria Olympica now in fifth. Cross traffic finally get underway, but they're coming into the final furlong now. And here is Ron the Greek, who's bursting away from the field. Ron the Greek pulling away here, leaving Palace, Malice, Victoria Olympica, and all the rest behind in a huge upset, 21-1.
Wow, what a performance by Ron the Greek. He pays $44 to win, and he was cruising under the wire. Our 8th and feature race, 1 mile on the turf, the R. Dear Peggy $100,000 guaranteed. Fillies and Mares 3 and up, registered Florida Breds. Scratch the 1, the 3, the 4, and number 10.
And they're off in the R. Dear Peggy Stakes. It was a great start. From the outside, Dreamlicious is away alertly and right to the early lead. Her stablemate, Put It In My Pocket, moves up on the outside. Just off the flank of these leaders are Paranda and Sola Gratia, the team at the back, Creative License, and Millennia. Trying to slow down the early pace here, and Dreamlicious drops over to the rail and leads at a half a length. Piranda keyed up, racing second under Trujillo, down toward the inside. Sola Gratia out wide on the course is Put It In My Pocket. Then it's Millennia, Jesus Rios and Millennia, only about 2.5 lengths off the lead, and Creative License and Panici down on the inside, but only 3.5 behind after a slow opening quarter of 26-2. Down the backstretch they go with Dreamlicious rationed along up top. Leads at a half from Piranda, who's getting a good run of it well second. Same trip is a nice trip here for Sola Gratia down toward the inside with Put It In My Pocket covering ground. Millennia will have to go around, and she is doing that under Rios. Here's Millennia to quicken the cadence 4 wide, and still trailing is Creative License. Less than a half a mile to go in the Dear Peggy Stakes. They went through the half mile in 52-2 hassle-free seconds, and Dreamlicious continues to lead. But Elvis Trujillo and Piranda draw alongside and start to quicken up the pace now. On the far outside, Millennia is asked to go. Her stablemate, Sola Gratia, needs racing room. That's all for Put It In My Pocket, and Creative License held up at the back. Still a wide-open horse race with a quarter of a mile to go. Now on the outside, Piranda up to take the lead and asked to quicken up, but Millennia runs it around the outside second. Sola Gratia's third. Final furlong of the Dear Peggy, and it's still Piranda on top under Elvis Trujillo. Creative License from last, trying to run into second, but the Dear Peggy to Piranda. Piranda will win it. Very close for second. Creative License photos with Millennia, and Sola Gratia was fourth. They covered the mile in 1:39.3.
Number 7, Piranda, sits off a slow pace and scores for Lone Stable LLC, trained by Rodolfo Garcia, and that gives jockey Elvis Trujillo his second victory on the card. Our 9th and final race of the day, 6.5 furlongs, a maiden claiming event, maiden filly 2-year-olds. Scratch number 6, Boca Babe. Note the jockey on the number 9 is Alfredo Clemente, and on number 8, it's Josie Gomez.
And runners away. Riffle Hitch begins nicely, so does Sweet Kalia, and in between horses moving up, Kenny Zaddy Blue. Now here's Not a Ring driving to challenge, and Not a Ring will duke it out with Sweet Kalia in the early run. Settling off the speed from third is Broadway Secret. To her inside, moving up now is the favorite Kenny Zaddy Blue. Then it's a length and a half to Grimoire. She's a half length better. Now a length better than the team of Senora de Lolo, Fanny's Legacy alongside. Wide on the course, Indigo Red and Riffle Hitch. And at the back, the trailer is Jamie's Catch. They make their way to the far turn, chasing the speed of Sweet Kalia, who leads it by a half under Josie Gomez. Toward the inside and now moving up the challenge now, and now to take the lead, Not a Ring. Behind the speed from third is Kenny Zaddy Blue. Had a great run of it as the favorite. 3 lengths better than Grimoire, then Fanny's Legacy. Fanny's Legacy starts to tack on. Riffle Hitch moving up on the outside, and they run to the top of the stretch. That's all for Sweet Kalia. She's getting out badly, and now inheriting an easy lead is Not a Ring. Not a Ring turns for the money on top by 2. Back to second now is Kenny Zaddy Blue. Grimoire is third. Fanny's Legacy is fourth. Into the stretch. Not a Ring in front and widening on the field with 1/8 of a mile to go. Kenny Zaddy Blue is second. Fanny's Legacy down the outside. Coming up the inside, Senora de Lolo. Inside the final furlong, getting a bit wobbly on the top end, Not a Ring. Fanny's Legacy going to make it close, but Not a Ring is home safe. Not a Ring by a neck. Fanny's Legacy was second, Kenny Zaddy Blue third, then Grimoire close for fifth. For high fives between number 4, Senora de Lolo, and 11, Riffle Hitch in 1:21.2.
Number 1, Not a Ring, wins the nightcap, owned by David Galinsky, trained by Greg Griffith, and that gives Yaka Gilbert Chamafi his second victory on the card. In the pick 4 today, 4 of 4 paid $241.40. In the pick 5, nobody pick 5, 4 of 5, $70.20. The carryover, $8,640 even. The pick 6, 5 of 6, $148.78. The carryover, $2,636.33. And here are today's claims.
That wraps up the Saturday card. Remember to come out and join us tomorrow on Sunday, September 29th. We got 8 exciting races on tap. Good night and good luck.